Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Let's get down to business. So, we are starting a new playthrough as the Hirogen. So we are, Germany of Idrin's Lodge, or the Hirogen Star Empire. And this is a race that I've actually never played before. So I think it's going to be really, really interesting. They have some kind of unique, somewhat unique mechanics. They prefer to live on space stations, so we'll be building a lot of those, for example. And yeah, why don't we dive in? So for 100 years we have hunted, raging across the stars in search of prey. When even the Borg were but a distant dream of metal and flesh, we hunted. There were those that will look back and think that all we have lost in our eternal pursuit, the ancestral home, where eternal herds of prey cross the endless meadows forgotten across the stars. The secrets of the ancient ways, the great elders that built the communication network that binds our clans together, lost in time. But this introspection is folly, even dangerous. A hunter ever looks forward to fresh new battlefields, and we can smell it, can we not, my brothers? Can we hear and taste and feel the stirrings, the rise of new empires, new prey? There is much work to be done. The past can wait. Perfect. So, I am playing on the default settings that Stellaris starts with. However, I have set the difficulty to be Commodore. So in the past couple of playthroughs I've been playing as the non-major powers and doing it on Admiral or even Grand Admiral. And unfortunately I've not been doing so well, and that's because the major powers are so overpowered in comparison. So I've lowered it down to Commodore. Let's hope that we can get through more than, let's say, 10 episodes. So let's say recommended default 100% of empires. So we start off with 2 space stations. There's Idrin's Lodge here, and we have Kars Guild over here in a different system. Yeah, so we have these two, and I think first priority is going to be to try and get them to link up. So why don't we have you go ahead and start, and to be honest, planets are not really that useful for us as Hirogen. We prefer space stations, so I mean, great that there are planets, but it's not something we need. So, for our research, let's go for... optical computer? I mean, either of those would be extremely good. Maybe let's do the computer first. Diplomacy or slavery, of which, of course, it will be slavery. And let's go for the next stage, thruster. Construction ship. So we can already build hunters' lodges. That's a mega structure that we are allowed to build. We need these, so actually it's not very expensive either, about the cost of a colony ship, approximately, I would say. Trained officers, yeah, except we need trained officers as well, and we need influence, but that's not that bad. So here, we actually need more things. We need to build more things, because we have a ruler pop without anything to do, but actually I don't know what we're going to be able to do with this ruler pop until we can upgrade our headquarters. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that. We have 2 jobs here, so nothing we need to build there or there immediately. So I think, why don't we use our construction ship to first build... and they're all 111. Okay, let's do the Idrin Star mining and then that mining station first. Let's go ahead to this station here and build another shipyard. Nothing else to build there. So I think it's now... actually, let's go ahead and build another science ship. We can go ahead and explore. Let's unpause and speed up the game. So for here, since we're playing on Commodore, we're not playing on Grand Admiral. We don't have access to challenge mode. However, I will still try and do the slowdown, the cannon wars, major to minor promotion increase, UFP formation mode. Yeah, I would like to go against the Federation at some point, and the performance modifier. Actually, we don't need the performance modifier, so let's just say start game and continue going. Go away, Q. We don't need you or your mineral. Yep, don't need any of that. Great. We now have the science ship. Let's go ahead and we already have a scientist, and go ahead and survey. So you're doing that. Let's go ahead and build that last mining station, and then we will move you to the Glynn system. Oh, intriguing. There's a planet modifier. Yep. So, nothing that really helps us though, actually. So nothing we have to worry about. So, Idrin Starbase has completed its construction.
Anomaly
That's
found.
great. Oh, Anomaly. Impressive structures litter the area across the surface of Blin 3, practically begging for some archaeological work. Let's do some research there. There's not much we're going to be able to do with this pop for a while, unfortunately. You're demoting. I mean, hopefully that will be good. Let's 270 minerals for other things. What else do we want? Alloy foundry would be very nice.
Complete.
Yeah, let's go ahead and build one of you. Yeah, I think that's good. You have 2 jobs, so we're still doing fine there. And doctor jobs, that will be good. That will increase our pop growth as well. Should be very nice. Decisions. What can we expand these? No, we will be able to encourage planetary growth, but it doesn't look like we can expand these stations. At least not yet. So I've never played as the Hirogen, so some of this will be a little bit, well, all of it will be new for me in terms of how we...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Let's go for slave labor.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
And now let's go for the pharmaceutical factory, import Cordrazine, member medical outpost. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, abandoned amusement park. Intriguing. So the structures on Glyn 3 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. The science officer notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic arts installation. Regardless, to us Hirogen, it looks most likely like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Great. We gained some research there as well, which is always helpful. Yeah, oh, remarkable. So we are abuzz with the news of alien remnants that were recently studied. These leavings are considered definitive proof of intelligent, purposeful alien activity at some point in the past. We may still be alone now, but we are at least not the first to be so. Intriguing. Great. So we also need to bring you down here somehow. Oh, we can do that directly. Perfect. So you still have a lot to explore there.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
More information. So your ships can close the distance quite quickly, however they're not as nimble. Higher evasion chance due to their smaller energy signature. No, let's go for the high energy impulse thrusters.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
And we're going to go ahead and upgrade these 4. So, new research. Let's now go for the beam weapon damage in Telonian crystals. What I would also like to do is... So these are the patrol frigates we have right now. Actually, let's give them the secondary computer core. Yeah, let's give this the secondary computer core as well. Oh, and we don't want to automatically generate, but we do want to auto-upgrade. So let's save the Hunter class. Auto-complete ship. Yep, that was good. So you are upgrading. We'll do it again.
Our ships have been made superior.
Yep. Great, thank you. We'll need to do that again because of that new component.
Our ships have been made superior.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a bunch of new ships. So I did shift and control to add 10 ships. Or, sorry, to increase to the maximum number. And I just needed to do control for that. Now let's say reinforce. So we'll get 2 ships. We are a very warlike empire, so we need to... That needs to be reflected,
Anomaly
basically.
found.
Oh, anomaly. Hollander 5 appears to possess no unusual properties, however, an extensive survey will be needed to confirm this. So let's do that. You now have 3 jobs, you still have 2 jobs, but you're about to only have 1 job. So, you know, it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and build something else.
Scientific breakthrough
Water
achieved.
ice collector. What are we doing? Oh, plus 37, so we don't really need it. So, keep out of our way or we will make you Komar Planetary Alliance. Ooh, they're a fallen empire though, so we need to be wary of them. We don't need to make them angry. Yeah, that's a lot. 570,000 is their strongest fleet, whereas we're at 369. So, new research. Let's now go for the science and engineering station, and new tradition is available. Let's see what we can do. So there's frontier. Oh, looks like a bit of a bug. It doesn't look like we have anything specific to the Hirogen here. However, I think what we should definitely do, let's go for discovery, interplanetary unification, anomaly chance, unity, survey speed, think tank, leader experience gain, diplomacy, politics, influence. Oh, this is the galactic community. Do we have a galactic community in Star Trek New Horizons? I don't think we're supposed to. Adaptability, discovery, domination, skill level of Idra changed, frontier, starbase capacity upgrade, megastructure build speed. I mean, that all looks good. I'm thinking, however, supremacy might not be bad for right now, because we would definitely want to be supreme over everyone. Strength would also be good, but this is more on the army side, I think. Yeah, ship upkeep though. Hold defense platforms. Command limit. Subject integration. You know what, let's do this one. I think because I like the build speed increase and the cost decrease. And of course, we get two additional star bases right off the bat, which is great. So let's give you an upgrade.
Scientific
I'm actually going to
breakthrough
resettle
achieved.
this unemployed pop. Oh, we can't afford. We're lacking some unity. So, return to primary operations. I want to go for the new warp engine, and let's give you an upgrade. I think. How much do we need? Oh, 183. So yeah,
Our
we can't build a new ship
made
yet.
superior.
But recruit an admiral? No, we need 120 or 150. Oh, we can now. So let's recruit you. And you resettle? Yeah, we can't do that yet, but at the end of the month we can. Let's go like that. So that way...
System survey complete.
Samaritan Snare. We don't want to do this one. So in orbit of the lifeless planet of Helander 3, we've detected a drifting ship sending out a distress signal. So this event is based on the Star Trek TNG episode of the same name called Samaritan Snare, where we first meet the Packleds in the Star Trek universe. And unfortunately nothing ever goes well with this one. So we're going to leave that be, and actually we're never going to do that. So orbital headquarters. Yeah, so you'll soon have a job for that pop that currently doesn't have a job. So beam weapon damage. Let's now go for the polarized hull plating. Absolutely. You know what? I think it might not be a bad idea to go for another science ship.
Scientific
2 more science ships.
breakthrough achieved.
So, new research. Let's now go for the import luxuries. Oh, you developed a new trait. That's great. One you leveled up as well. So we're going to need new scientists. So let's recruit. Oh, now we need 200. Expert in synthetics. You're also the youngest. Yeah, let's go ahead. Wait, 200. And 100.
Anomaly
Oh,
found.
sorry, I was looking at influence. Anomaly, let's go ahead and research this. Yep. So, at the end of this upcoming month, we will then be able to... Yeah, now we can recruit a leader. Let's go ahead and go for you, because you are the youngest. Great. So yeah, 2... Hold on, didn't we build 2 science ships? Oh, that didn't give us an extra... Ah. That did not give us an extra job here, as I thought it was going to. Okay, so you are still going to demote. That's fine. So, you have 1 job, 14 months. You're going to be... Oh, about the same time, so we might as well build something else. Let's go ahead and do another alloy foundry, because the more the merrier, basically. Why don't we have you... Let's come back to Glynn. Or actually, let's go to Holander and build that there.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Let's see what anomaly that is. There's significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts almost look like writing. Yeah, let's go ahead and research that. So, 2 jobs. You're about to have some more jobs, so that'll be 3 jobs. Of which 2 will be taken shortly. Yeah, that would be fine though. So, How long will it take you to get up there? About a year to get up there. The glint system looks like a very nice system. We're definitely going to take that one. And you need just 200 days left. 4
System
months.
survey complete.
Yep. So this looks like it's working out
Anomaly
well.
found.
So after launching a Class 5 probe... Oop, hold on. After launching a Class 5 probe, we've detected a damaged ship in the atmosphere. The vessel appears to be in distress. Let's research this. Oh, sleeping dogs. Oh, this is the Klingon event. So this is based on the Star Trek Enterprise event where they find a Klingon ship that's drifted into a gas giant. Let's leave B for now because most of those are not really good and I don't want to lose a scientist. So, someone used a mining laser in orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Stack 5A. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a very short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Oh, fascinating. Great, let's go ahead and build another ship, because we can. Oh, and scientist has leveled up. Oh, speaking of leveling up,
Scientific breakthrough
something we
achieved.
should do is create a new sector. So a sector will allow us to assign a governor, which gives us executives production. Except we don't have any executives at the moment, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and give you an upgrade, because we've now got polarized hull plating, and we absolutely want that. Oh, let's definitely go for the dilithium exploit. And let's give you an upgrade. And now, new research. Let's go for the leader cost reduction. You're in the frontier sector for now, but I'm hoping everything within 4 jumps becomes a sector. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's all within 1 jump. That should be good. So,
We have encountered some manner of
first
spaceborne
contact.
beast.
Let's say interesting. Oh, 2 first contacts. So let's go ahead and learn about these people. The Omega aliens and the what was it? Eta aliens. So yeah, we will see what's in there. So yeah, you're still going like that.
Our ships have been made superior.
Great. Oh, and we can upgrade that last one that we just built.
Our ships
Perfect.
have been made.
So if we look at the ship designer... Oh, actually, modular armor plating is better for that one. Actually, which does make sense. So you know what, we're going to need to upgrade again, I think. Oh, you know, if I actually think something you have to do when you redesign a new ship is generally press the save button. So if we look here... Oh, they have been upgraded. Okay, not to worry then. Great. So let's get rid of all of that. Actually, why don't we claim the Glyn system first, and then we'll do that. I think it would be a good idea to get another construction ship and have it follow this one around doing automatic construction. So if we look here, we can have them automatically construct research stations and mining stations everywhere. So that's what we will do. So let's go... Oh, we're still missing 1. Okay. So you only have 1 job left. Let's go ahead
Breakthrough
and do an
achieved.
alloy foundry there. And you have 2 jobs.
Anomaly
Yeah, that's fine.
found.
Let's give you... so we now have the new warp engine, which we obviously want. Let's go for hardened fields. Let's obviously give you an upgrade as well. And here we also want a construction ship. So... Looks, we've discovered a new life form in Merrick. Although it's calling it a life form may be incorrect. The entity appears to be fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but it's likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols. It would be prudent to tread lightly. Keep looking, but use caution. So these are, I think, the drones from the base game Stellaris. The mining drones from
Our
there.
ships have been made superior.
Great, so those have been upgraded. Silent enemy.
System
Let's go ahead and
survey
research that one.
complete.
So that one is again
Scientific
from a Star Trek
breakthrough
Enterprise.
achieved.
And once that event pops up, I will talk more about it. So let's go for the dicyclic life support system, crew bunks, crew quarters. That sounds good. The construction ship. Let's go ahead and have you automatically construct things. Yeah, because you're the one going around and actually taking systems. Perfect. So we have a habitat here with 3 available jobs. That should be fine. Oh, So we have a new faction. So this will give us some unity. An increase in... sorry. Not unity. Influence. Oh no. Hold on. Now it gives us unity. Yeah, sorry. Influence was what it used to do. So let's now go for the build speed increase and the build cost decrease for ships, because of course that's extremely useful, especially for a militaristic empire like ours. We are the Hirogen hunters after all. So we have a science ship here. Let's go. Not enough unity. 225. Oh. Research. Oh yeah, sorry. No, I thought I did something wrong for a second. It's that I hadn't scrolled. So of course we've had the science ship that I built a little while ago, not doing anything. 225, so getting closer. So, oh, failure. After a day in orbit of Stack 4 with no progress in locating the source of the unusual subspace readings, the captain prepares to give the order to move on to the next survey target. Moments later, the ship sensors detect a surge in subspace activity, followed by the appearance of an alien ship off the port bow. The alien ship begins firing at the ship, and with its shields down, it is soon crippled. Engineering reports a warp core breach in progress, and the captain orders the immediate abandoning of the ship. As escape pods begin to launch, a round of weapons fire from the enemy ships cuts through the ship. In a bright flash, the ship is annihilated, killing all hands. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So we've lost our ship that was over here. So we definitely need this new one at the end of the month. Let's recruit you. Recruit. And go ahead and let's give you an upgrade and then explore.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Our ships have been made
Let's
superior.
go ahead and get this system. Yeah, oh, however, you are fighting those ones. We definitely need more ships.
Achieved.
Looking at that, they're taking out that starbase,
System
that outpost.
complete.
They already have 127 each. Yeah, I'm just wondering. One ship coming in. I'm hoping that's a science ship. Anyway, new research. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, destroyer. Absolutely want the destroyer. And first contact, understood. Drone study project.
Empire wishes to communicate.
So let's see... Yeah, let's see what that is about. So yeah, we're going to study these drones in more detail. Trying to figure out who and what they are. So, you're moving up there to take that. Exactly as you should. You know what, I'm still thinking... Well, no, it would be better at the moment to build... Hold on. Let's go down to 7. We're gonna well, we will soon be getting... Oh, we won't. Hold on.
Achieved.
Destroyers are going to take a little while because we're doing the drone study. So, in probable orbit, the scanning of the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Let's go ahead and research that. You know what, I think it would be a good idea... let's go for Planetary College here. That will help our research. I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and build another science ship at the moment. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the one we just lost. So, following the sightings of unidentified spacecraft in the Marek system, all forces in the vicinity have been ordered to assume a heightened state of readiness as per standard protocol. Intelligence is still analyzing what little data we have on the bogey, but it appears capable of hyperspace travel. Offensive capabilities remain unknown. As this unlikely represents our first contact with a new alien civilization, we should take first steps to decipher their communications. Let's try and nab them for closer investigation. They're definitely in the system. We can see them. Yep, they have 4 ships there. Another one that's come in there. There's another ship coming from there. I think that might be a science ship. Speaking of science ship, we have a new one. Let's go ahead and recruit a new leader. You are the youngest, so let's do you. And say go explore. You're doing that one. You're taking that system.
Complete.
Perfect. Let's then have you move down here, because we're about to be able to get this system as well. And I think, you know what? Let's raise that to 8, and then afterwards we will add in destroyers. So that's the anomaly, that's that anomaly. So let's get rid of
Construction
those.
complete.
Construction complete. All of these have been built. So speaking of, so a mysterious phenomenon appears. Our ship has discovered a strange space phenomenon which surrounds the ship before it has time to do anything. Try and break loose of the phenomenon. Let's try and study the phenomenon. We are stuck. While studying the phenomenon is yield no viable alternative to break free from it. It seems that the phenomenon has now moved inside the ship too and is severely distorting the parts the ship comes in contact with. It grips the ship's hull and those parts also seems to be very strong, making attempts to break free dangerous. The odds are escaping transfer all power. Let's try and wait out the phenomenon and see what happens. Filling the entire ship and distorting every part of it, the strange phenomenon seems to be gone as quickly as it first appeared. Later, however, it discovered that more than 20 million gigaquads of data has been left on the ship's computers, while the entire ship's database has also been downloaded, almost like someone attempted to communicate with us. So this one is based on the Star Trek Voyager episode, where they come into contact with the phenomenon that warps their ship. Any person or anything that comes into contact with it is affected, but then afterwards, it goes away and they have, exactly as it says, it's been left. So that's why I chose to not do anything. Because otherwise I think it would have torn the ship apart, unfortunately. So we have 2 jobs there. Oh, we only have 1 job here. For right now, I'm gonna go for so we don't need a policing system here yet. Soon though, I think. Let's go ahead and go for a you know what, let's go for an astro mining bay. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we're going to need more minerals. Astro mining bay. Down. Nope, hold on. Astro mining bay. Yeah, here we go. I don't know why I kept not seeing that. Anyway, so that will give us another job there. You still have a while before we need to think about another building there. So let's go ahead and take that outpost. Oh, sorry, take the system. Make that an outpost. And then I'd like to do the same down here, because I do definitely want to connect these up. Oh, and that's a nice looking system too.
Complete.
So, construction complete.
Scientific
You're now moving up there.
breakthrough achieved.
New research. Let's now go for the colony development speed. Let's also have a look at our ships again, our fleet designer. So if we say autocomplete, yep, you've gone to the warp, the next warp engine, which is what we wanted. Type 3 hunters, type 3 skeleton crew. No, definitely want the hunters. Patrol frigate. Yeah, we still only have... Oh, we could go for a gun frigate as well. A gun type. But we currently have a missile frigate. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's give a... Oh, sorry. You need to be a missile frigate. Save. We're going to do a new type. It's going to be a patrol frigate, and it's going to be a gun frigate. And of course, just a secondary hull. And now let's say autocomplete. And the weapons... Secondary navigational deflection. No, let's go for these this core at the moment and save. You here, hardened fields. Is that better than modular plating? So 150. That's only 420, and this is 300, 450 plus the armor and shield regen. You know what? Let's change for hardened fields and save. Yes. That's the gun frigate. We'll need to do the same thing for the missile frigate as well. So let's go ahead and say like that. Save. Yeah, perfect. Let's go ahead and give you an upgrade. And we can build one more ship as well at the same time. Yeah, that's perfect. And
Our
I hope
ships have
soon,
been made superior.
10 months, we'll then start the research on our destroyer. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually lock you. Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and lock you in the closed position, like that. Yeah. So, our attempts to capture the exploratory vessel of the Omega aliens has ended in catastrophe. Unfortunately, they resisted more vigorously than expected, and during the firefight, their ship sustained a critical hit. Now little remains of their vessel but debris, so we can only hope their exploration vessel will not be followed by warships bent on revenge. So we must double our efforts to translate their language. Oh, debris project? Do we now have debris projects again? Anomalies, situation logs. No, okay, so that's just text from the base game that hasn't been localized for Star Trek New Horizons yet. Okay. Astro Mining Bay, you're coming along well. Oh, so probability conundrum. So we've gotten a report from Science Officer Kajak. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star. Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container to try to deduce how it ended up there. Let's do that.
Situation log updated.
That's up here, right? Yep, you're automatically moving to survey. Actually, let's go ahead and say research project and then automatically survey. Let's go ahead and do that research project. Although it will take us a long time, I think it will be worth it. That one is also from the base game as well. Okay, so I think I am going to put a cut in the episode here. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, this first playthrough of the Hirogen. So I think it's going to be an interesting playthrough. We're definitely going to come up against the Borg up here. We'll be sandwiched then between kind of the Delta Quadrant powers and the Alpha Quadrant powers. So we definitely need to build up our military. We need to start hunting. We need to kind of become almost like a crisis, really, in the game. So yeah, in the next episode, I'm definitely going to connect all of this up. Hopefully we'll start meeting some people, and hopefully we will start some wars as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please definitely remember to like and subscribe. Also, please remember that I'm taking names for heroes and leaders and things like that in the comments below. So if you would like to be part of this playthrough, definitely put your name or the desired name for one of the leaders in the comments below. Also, if you would like, there is also a Discord you can join for to keep in contact both with me, because I'm a lot more active on Discord than I am day to day on YouTube. Also, there are a lot of like-minded people. We talk about everything from Star Trek, specifically Star Trek New Horizons, or the shows, or anything sci-fi, or even things that are completely unrelated as well. So if you would like to join that, the link to that Discord is in the description below, so the description of this video. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, also please remember to click a like. If you'd like to see more content, please subscribe, and I will see you next time for another episode of Jamie Plays. Bye for now.